Rogue One, a Star Wars story. It is the latest film in the Star Wars saga, and it's the first anthology film in the Star Wars franchise. So yeah, this isn't an episodic Star Wars film like episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, episode 1, 2, and 3. This is more of a spin-off film, an anthology film, sort of like a prequel in a way to the original Star Wars films. And the film is directed by Gareth Edwards, who directed the 2014 Godzilla film, which I like more than others. A lot of people don't really like that film. But let's get into the plot of Rogue One. So in case you don't know, or if you're not even a Star Wars fan at all and you're watching this video, this movie takes place between episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith, and the original Star Wars. So yeah, this movie takes place between both films, and the main plot of the film is that the Rebel Alliance are basically trying to steal plans of the Death Star, and that's basically the simple plot of the film. Plain and simple. Let me just say this. Is Rogue One good? Yes, this movie is definitely good. I had a blast watching this movie in the theater yesterday, because I saw this movie yesterday in the morning, and I had a great time watching this movie in the theaters, especially the final act of this movie. Wow, the final act of this movie was just, oh my god, the final act was just amazing. But is it perfect? No, this movie is not perfect. I do have problems with the movie. First off, Jyn Erso, played by Felicity Jones, she was awesome. I love Jyn Erso in this film, about her character. I really got invested in her character in this film, especially with the opening, with her as a little girl in this film. I really bought her character in this film. She was actually the most interesting out of all the characters in this film, because that's one of my biggest problems about Rogue One. It's some of the characters I didn't really care about, because let's be honest here. We pretty much know that most of these characters in this film were going to die. We pretty much know that. And now, since we've seen all these characters, we don't really have time to know, to get to know most of these characters in this film. So that really, made me not really care about any of the characters in this film, except for Jyn Erso, because she was the most interesting out of all the characters in this film. Also, K2SO was awesome. I love K2SO, and I'll be honest here, when I first watched the trailer, I thought that K2SO was going to be the Jar Jar Binks of this movie, which I'm just like, oh, crap. Oh, now the comic relieved. I hope he's not going to be the Jar Jar Binks of Rogue One, but he wasn't. He was funny. He was entertaining. I did love K2SO in this film. Also, I did love Donnie Yen's character in this film. He was a BA. I loved his character. He kicked all the stormtroopers' butt in this film. That was awesome. That was cool. This movie was cool. That's how I describe Rogue One. It was a cool movie with a lot of great action. And this movie definitely puts the war in Star Wars, because the final act of this movie was just, again, oh my god. I mean, them on the beach, on the sand beach, find the AT-ATs, all the X-Wings come. Oh my god, that was just awesome. Oh, that was just, okay. I am going to see this movie again, the second time. I am going to see this movie again. But the part I am going to look forward to the most is the final 30 minutes of this movie. The final 30 minutes was just the best part of it. And that's just an automatic A+. Automatic A+ is just the final 30 minutes of this film. That was just, oh my god, that was just amazing. That was amazing. The score by Michael Giacchino was fantastic. I love Michael Giacchino's score. I know it was sort of like a last minute thing, because Alexandre Desplat was originally going to score the film, but Alexandre Desplat was immediately removed from this movie. Then they got Michael Giacchino. And I saw Chris Stuckman's review. He was saying that the score felt rushed. I didn't really see that. I thought the score was nice. It didn't feel rushed to me, but that was just my opinion. That was just my opinion. But anyway, the CGI, the special effects in this movie was top notch, just top notch. I did love how this movie looked realistic. Not with all the space sci-fi stuff, but the movie does look realistic. It looks gritty. It just looks like a dirty, beat up, futuristic world should look. And this movie does feel like it takes place before the original Star Wars. I'm not calling it A New Hope. I'm not calling it Episode 4. I'm just calling it Star Wars, because that's what it was originally called when it first came out in 1977. I do love the references to the original 3 Star Wars films, especially the original Star Wars film, and not calling it A New Hope, the original Star Wars. I love the little references that they have with that film, the original film, especially with the cameos, which I'm not going to spoil, since I am going to talk about that in my spoiler video review. So stay tuned for that when I see the movie the second time. I do love the little references with that. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Darth freaking Vader. Seeing him on the big screen again since Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I just had the biggest nerdgasm in the theaters. Seeing Darth Vader again on the big screen was just, oh my god. I never thought I would see him again. I never thought I would see him again. Hearing James Earl Jones' voice, just his voice. Oh god. Oh god. Star Wars, like I said, Star Wars is life, guys. Star Wars is life. And seeing one of probably the most iconic villain in movie history on the big screen again is something special to me. That is something special. Oh, and towards the end of the movie, that scene with him, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just had to breathe. I just had to go to the bathroom after that. Not literally because I was bored, because I just had to. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. That scene was just. I mean, I was waiting for to see a scene like that with Darth Vader in a Star Wars film, and we finally get to see something like that on the big screen, and it was freaking awesome. But unfortunately, let's get into my negatives with this film. Vader isn't really in the movie for all that much. He has only like 2 or 3 scenes in this movie, and that kind of made me a little bit upset, especially as soon as I left out of the theater, and knowing that Vader wasn't really in the movie all that much. I was very upset about that as soon as I left my local theater, but as soon as I got home, and as soon as I thought about it more and more, as soon as the movie was starting to sink into me a little bit more in my mind, and before I even started recording this review, I actually got over that. I actually didn't mind that Vader wasn't really in the movie all that much, because this movie isn't called Darth Vader, a Star Wars story. No, it's called Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So, I know Vader was going to be in it, but I know he wasn't going to be in it all that much. Another negative I do have, the characters. Captain Endor, I don't really care about, to be honest. And most of these characters I don't really care about in this movie. Like, this guy, I don't know who he is. And that guy, I don't know who he is neither. And then this guy and that guy. The characters in this movie, I don't really care about. Also, Forrest Whitaker's character in this movie. I love Forrest Whitaker as an actor. He's a great actor. I love him. Respect the dude. Love most of his movies, but I didn't really care about his character all that much. That's the thing. I didn't really care about his character all that much, which really hurts the movie for me. That doesn't make it a terrible movie, but it kind of hurts the movie. It's a little bit, and what this movie kind of reminds me of, it reminds me of Star Trek Into Darkness. Into Darkness was a good movie. It was. But there were some problems with that movie that almost kind of hurted the movie. That it should have been just more than just good. More than just good, should have been great. But there was same thing with Rogue One. There are problems with this movie that kind of really hurts the movie a little bit, and it really. And I think like this is the first Star Wars anthology film. I will give the next one another chance, which I think the next one's probably going to be the Han Solo movie. I think the next one's going to be a Han Solo movie, I believe. And that Boba Fett movie is going to be canceled. And also that Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. See, that would have been cool. The Obi-Wan Kenobi movie and that Boba Fett movie would have been awesome. But anyway, so you know. And really, also felt that the movie dragged a little bit, especially with the first act. The first two acts in the movie also dragged a little bit. It did, and it was kind of like a hard time for me to get invested into the movie, which it was a little bit dragging. I think like when it comes to Star Wars prequels, they're not really as interesting as the original three films, or the next few films we're gonna have, like Episode 8 and Episode 9. And I think when they continue the story, it's great. It's exciting. It's more interesting. But when the story takes place before Star Wars, it's not really all that appealing to me. I think that's what's really the problem. Another issue that I have with this movie is that the reshoots. Yeah, there were a lot of reshoots with this movie, especially with the ending. They changed the ending with this movie. I think that may be the main problem with this movie, that the reshoots and all the other stuff. Cause even though reshoots aren't bad, but if you reshoot movie just to change up like an ending or change up like the movie or whatever, that's a problem. And also, like, if you like a reshoot a movie where you had to add some scenes that you forgot, that would have made the movie a little bit better, that's understandable. But if you're trying to change the movie a little bit, that's an issue. I think that's an issue. Overall, guys, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, is a pretty fun movie. It has fantastic visuals, great special effects. I love the score. This movie is good. It's a really very, very good movie. But the problems with this movie really hurt it a little bit. It's not a bad movie at all. It's definitely not a bad movie. Definitely not. It's not Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones bad. It's no. Actually, I will say this though. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, The Force Awakens, and even Return of the Jedi is better than this movie. Even Return of the Jedi. But I will say this. It's better than the original three prequels, episodes 1 through 3. It's better than those three movies, I will say that. But the movie still has problems. I enjoyed it. I will see it a second time to see if I like it better or worse. But overall, pretty good movie. This movie is pretty good. It's good. I'm going to give Rogue One, A Star Wars Story a B+. And that's my grade as for right now. Next time I see it, it might change, it might not change, it might be higher, it might be lower for my grade for this movie the next time I see this movie. I might like it more, or I might like it less the next time I see it, but who knows? But all I do know is that I am going to see it again. I just am, because I am a huge Star Wars nut. I mean, my t-shirt has the freaking Millennium Falcon. Come on, guys. Also, upcoming video coming to you guys very soon. And I know this might come off as a surprise to most of you guys. I finally watched Game of Thrones. Yes, I finally watched the show. My cousin gave me his HBO Go account. I've been binge watching this thing since the past month now. And yes, this show is phenomenal. And this show may be my favorite TV show. Just stay tuned for my video on my thoughts on Game of Thrones. Just stay tuned, because I have a lot to say about this show. If you've seen Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, which I know most of you guys did, because why wouldn't you? Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you are new to my channel and you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.